Hey everybody, Frontex here. Welcome to episode 2 of MintCraft Survival Mode. We're loading back into the game here, and I'm going to show you what's outside. I played a little bit on here since I uploaded last, and I just want to surprise you and show you what I've done. And kabam! Looks a little different than probably what you last saw, right? When I logged off last, I was starting to chop some trees down in this area, and was talking about how I can corral some of the animals over in this area. Well, I did half of that. I lobbed the trees down and did a lot of terraforming. There was a big hill here that I flattened, and I laid a bunch of the blocks out and just made some nice flat grassy areas. And ooh, we got a floating one. There we go. And so I just made some nice big grassy areas for the plans that I have in place. Other than that, I mean, I got rid of a few trees around, so eliminated the shadows. I went and explored some of the mines a little bit down through here, and I didn't find a ton of interesting stuff, a little bit of iron, but I just followed those all the way back and just found some iron and some useful things I could build out of. Nothing super fancy or interesting. It was just hours of either shoveling dirt, cutting down trees, or finding iron underground. So it was a little boring, but I spared you having to sit through all that. So you literally didn't miss anything. But this is what I was about to talk about next. Is I went around the corner around this hill over here and just found a couple different types of trees, and I decided I'm going to start a couple different types of nurseries for growing the various different kinds of trees. So I just grabbed one of each kind. We have we got a birch, 2 birch trees, and an oak tree, and I need to grab a jungle tree. There's some way over on that side, on the other side of this hill, but I'll grab some later. And then obviously some of these guys as well, but I'm going to create a couple different kinds of nurseries for them at a later date. But for now, I'm just trying to grow them so I can gather some wood and get more saplings. Just gives me a different kind of wood, you know. Maybe I can do something with it at some point. But what I want to do right now is create a garden. And I think I actually want to put the garden exactly where these trees are. So what I'm going to end up doing is, let's see. I want to make this look nice. Alright, I'll be right back. I got an idea. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I got a shovel and some wood, some spruce, and I'm going to make a nice little outline for our garden here. So how do I want to make this? Let's see. I think I'm going to make them this way. So let's see if I dig a general outline of like, if I do, let's say like that's an edge 1. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make it 8 long and 4 wide, maybe. Right? Yeah, maybe that's what I want to do. No, I want to make them 8 long and 3 wide. So this is going to be a corner. That's going to be there. Just trust me. You'll see what I'm doing here in a moment. A lot of math involved. Not really. Okay, so now I want to place my wood, and yeah, I know this is a lot of wood to be quote-unquote wasting, because you can get a lot of planks out of these, but I'm hardly running out. I'll be just fine. It just makes it look nice. So this is the outline of my garden boxes, my planters. There's one outline. Then I take my trusty hoe and I hoe away. And make sure it's all good. And I'm gonna grab some seeds. It is a seedy place. I'm not gonna have enough. I don't think I have any more seeds. Alright, so it turns out I don't have any more seeds, but that is okay. I'll just go find some by going off to some grassy areas and finding some seeds. I got 13 seeds, and I found 7 pork chops in the form of live pigs that are no longer live pigs. But I can't sprint because I'm very hungry and I need to cook these guys up for dinner. So I'm going to plant these seeds on my way by real quick. Alright, so I decided to do something different with the gardening box here, and that is raise it up above the ground instead of sink it into the ground, because I realized I was just running over it and trampling my seeds. So at least this way lets me see it a little better and not hopefully run it over. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more of these down the line, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so what I'm doing is I built a couple more of these, and we're going to fill those up, and I'm actually building a bed for sugarcane that I can use. I'm going to fill these little trenches with water because you got to have it touching the sand. You know, sugarcane has to grow out of sand next to water. So I'm going to build a long trench style bed for sugarcane that I can collect and grow. But I want it to be even with these boxes. I started building it and realized, you know, I just want them to be even. So I'm going to fill in this little area and get it to just nest back in this corner and be even with the edge of this box starting there. Alright, now that that's complete, I need to go on a bit of a sand hunting excursion. And I have my trusty shovel, so I can dig up plenty of sand for us. Hopefully I find some sugarcane. And then I have a bucket as well, so I can bring back the first bit of water. I always like to start a block back from the water, because then the water just rushes in and it flows everything away that you're trying to grab, including you. And it's just not great. Alright, so we'll try to stand in there. Alright. There's more sand underneath there if I really need it, but I think I might be able to find more along the shoreline. I already have 22 pieces. That's not too bad. Alright, so I should have 53 sand. I think I have enough for now. I'm going to see if I can follow this a little bit and find at least one piece of sugarcane. But then the idea is after I get my garden built up and I have enough plants coming in and enough food, then I can make stuff with that, but then that will make my life so much easier when I'm luring in animals. And oh, I see pumpkins up there. That might be useful. Oh, sugarcane. Sweet. Let me go grab that because that's what I'm on a mission for. I might go back and grab those pumpkins too. I should really build a boat. There's no reason why I can't build a boat. I have tons of wood, and then I can just travel up and down this river. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I have sugarcane. Holy pumpkins. What do I use for that? An axe? Maybe? New recipes unlocked? Okay. Cool. Well, I got some pumpkins. I know where to get more. The sheep and the cows, they must stay with the trees. They must like the trees because they were all over here when the trees spread into this area. So they must like to hang out under them. That would make sense. Alright, let's place our sand. And we don't have enough sand, and of course I forgot the water, so I am back down to the river. Alright, 1. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a while. I should now be able to, once it's like not flowing, then I can just grab it. It's just steady like that. This is what I mean, the physics. Like, just multiply the water. Okay, there's that side. Put some sugarcane in here and watch it grow. Ooh. There we go, make that a source block. Alright. There ain't much, but it's going. Light some torches around here. Just makes it a little more nice and homey when it's lit up at night. It's been dark for too long. Alright, just to recap, so what we've done so far is build these 3 garden boxes as well as that 4th one for sugarcane. Oh, zombies. See, this is why I clear out the shadows. Yeah, they'll die before they get to me, hopefully. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I can use these for a variety of different plants if I'd like to. Otherwise, I have room to keep expanding. But I actually think I'm going to build a shed at some point. That's right. You die. You die right there. That's right. I'd like to build a shed at some point over here to just house like a variety of garden tools, building materials, and then a lot of the food actually. So that's where I'll store just all the excess crops that I get, and that'll serve as like a shed for the farm as well, which I'm a little torn on, because at some point I'm gonna end up building some farming machines, you know, where you like pat cows and chickens into it and then it automatically generates and gives you food instead of you having to go there and just cut them all down yourself. So eventually that's what I'm gonna do, but I don't think I'm gonna do that quite yet because I'm doing okay surviving on little bits of, you know, apples, and I can kill a sheep or two if I need food, or pigs. But I think this is a good opportunity to tell you my plans for my house, because this is not going to stay. This is just going to go away, and I'm going to build something else here. Maybe this will be the shed or a barn or farm area, I don't know. But my house, or my giant base that I'm thinking of, is going to be built over this little water canal. So my idea is I'm going to basically build like a house on stilts sort of thing. I'm going to build up in the air, and you're going to have to walk basically across a bridge on this and go either across or up to it, and it's going to be like a floating house. So there'll be a lot of glass in it, and it'll just be kind of suspended up in the air, and it'll just give me a good spot vantage point that I'm not using up any sort of valuable land space over here. And underneath it I can have a dock with my boats so I can get around pretty quickly. It's gonna be sweet. I can see it in my head, and I think you're gonna like it. So that's my plan for that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna need a lot of lumber and stone for that, and I do have quite a bit of stone, but not nearly as much as I think I'm gonna need. Yeah, my cobblestone's a little low. Wood for days, though. I have wood for days. So that's a good thing, but I don't really want to make the whole house out of wood. I'd like to incorporate the wood and stone look. But in the meantime, I am going to focus on my orchard planting. And let's see, I have 9 oak saplings. And that's what I mainly want to build the house out of. Like, if I'm going to use wood, I want to use oak because I like the look of that. It's prettier than the spruce, I think. I like spruce for accenting thing because it's a little darker wood. But I'm going to build with oak for the main home, and I want to start growing that and farming it. So I'm just cutting down these trees here to give myself a little more space, because I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm picturing come on. I'm picturing several different areas, but one main area for the wood, right? So I want a large open area where I can have a variety of different trees of different kinds. And I don't think I want it over here because that would just get way too crowded, way too fast. So I'm trying to think about how I want to plan my orchard. Okay, so I found this big open grassy area on the other side of this hill, and it's right, just right up on the other side of my garden boxes here. I think eventually I'll clear a path through here, and this will be like, you know, it'll be like a little path up to the orchard area. So this is going to require a lot of digging and a lot of terraforming, but eventually I want to get to be a big flat area that I can have my variety of different kinds of trees around here. So I'm going to get a jump start on that project. Alright, and my shovel broke, of course. So I think I'm going to invest in an iron shovel at this point because that's the tool I'm using the most. And that's the tool I keep breaking the most. So I'm just gonna use an iron shovel and be done with it. Yep, nope, 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 go away. Go away. Maybe I can kill you. Back up, let you cool down. Kill you. Kill you. Ah, I got him. Oh, I hate those guys. Alright, so I'm thinking through this a little bit. Initially, I had thought about, oh, build a staircase up. So you walk up here and then, you know, have the orchard extend this way. But I'm like, I am not filling that in. Maybe I can, you know, kind of shape it a little bit so that it functions a little better. But I'm just going to go this direction and have the orchard go this way. I think it's going to be way better, at least for now. A lot less work. And initially, I'm gonna harvest the sugar cane. Sweet. Oh geez, come on. Why do you want to destroy everything I do? Alright, let's see if I can't kill these guys, because they're just gonna stay here forever unless I deal with them. Oh geez, oh geez. I gotta go this way because I'm gonna back, yep, into that guy. Okay, okay, okay. I see you both, I see you both. Just chill, just chill. Oh, don't explode. Just chill, just chill, just chill. Ah! Got one, got one. Alright. Alright. Crisis averted. Whew. And my eventual plan with this is to actually find gravel. I like to make gravel walkways in between the trees. I know you really can't see because it's getting dark, but I like to plant the trees in a grid pattern, make gravel walkways in between, just so it looks nice, and then I can put some torches and lanterns in there. And then I'm going to go with my idea about these spruce trees to build up a block or two to have like a platform to go on. That way I can cut them off easier. But right now I'm just going to go to sleep. And I think that's actually going to wrap up this episode because it's been getting pretty long. And we did a lot of good things actually so far. We have a solid garden going, which is awesome. So we have wheat and we have sugarcane, and that's going to turn into more wheat and sugarcane. And that's going to let me breed the animals, lure them in, and I'm going to have food for days. So that's awesome. And we got a solid start on the nursery, on the tree area, and that's really good. I told you about my house idea. I'm going to get started on that as soon as I get the animals all set. As soon as I get the garden and the animals producing and growing, then I'm going to go out and really collect some resources to build my giant house base. So in the meantime, I'm going to go sleep. And that has been this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.